Hi traders, this is Cynthia of Day Trade Forex bringing you a short video to show you the advanced color ribbon surfing system. And this is a follow-up to the basic color ribbon surfing system which you just purchased. And so this short video is to show you the features of the advanced system which you might find of value, and I certainly think will be of value to you should you choose to purchase it in addition to the basic system. And so I'm just going to run through the features so that you know what is in this advanced system. First of all, the most important feature of the advanced system is the Fibonacci Retracement tool. And you can see a beige box here. We're in the 5-minute chart, and the beige box is telling us that in the 5-minute chart we're in a retracement. And you can see down here in this window, daily down to 15 minutes, we've been in a downtrend, and now we're in a very short little uptrend. According to the 5 minutes, it's green, so it's telling us we're in an uptrend retracement because the major trend has been down and now we're having a little pullback. And this beige box is our pullback window that's telling us we're in a pullback. We don't necessarily trade during pullbacks. They are not the major trend. This is telling us this is not the major trend going up at this time. The major trend is down, but we're having a short little 5-minute pullback. And when this beige box goes away and the trend resumes to the downside, then we'll also get a down arrow. And down here in the volatility window, we'll have the sell signal. So right now, when we're having a beige box, which is drawn by the Fibonacci Retracement tool, then we just don't trade. We wait for the beige box to go away. So the Fibonacci Retracement tool draws your Fibonacci levels. You can see 0, 0, 23, 38, 50, 61, 100. And it draws support and resistance arrows also. These are red right now because we've been in a downtrend. And basically, the retracement tool can be used for knowing when the retracement is over. For instance, here we hit the low and it's retraced back up to the well, it's sitting at the 38.2 Fibonacci line, but it almost got up to the 50% Fibonacci line. And so we're going to see this head down again. It's pulled back to the 38.2, which is a fairly strong pullback, so the resumption to the downside should be fairly strong. And that's just one of the first tools, which I think is the most important tool, because learning how to trade Fibonacci retracements is a very important part of your training. And any professional trader knows to use Fibonacci percent lines and the retracement, because Fibonacci is used by so many traders. It's actually a self-fulfilling indicator showing you targets for retracement targets and for profit targets. And to learn how to use this is very, very important. It should be a part of your training arsenal. And at some point, you're going to have to learn how to do this. And this is a perfect opportunity for you because the Fibonacci Retracement tool is part of the advanced color ribbon surfing system. Now, we give you two things that are free on the net. The first one is the Forex Factory Calendar Headlines. It's an alert. It gives you alerts for major news events or even minor news events. We've had a busy morning this morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, my time, 1 hour before Eastern. We had a news event, and one of the features in the advanced is you get two types of arrows so that you have an early warning and then a warning telling you that a trade is imminent because certain things have happened. And so you get two types of arrows that give you a pop-up audio alert, plus you can have it send you email alerts. So here we had actually here was our first downtrend alert arrow. This would have been your first entry here, and then on this candle you got another arrow reminding you. So if you miss the first arrow, it just means come and look. You look for potential trade setups, and then with the second arrow, if you've missed it, you still have an opportunity to get in. So this was the first news announcement this morning. The Forex Factory calendar headline gave us a pop-up alert, and 5 minutes before, and then we had the news alert, which took us through 1, 2, almost down to 3 key levels. So that was almost a 75 pip move this morning for that news alert. Now we're in the retracement. One of the other features of the advanced is you see the white X's. That's an indicator that tells you that the trade momentum has stalled, or the trend has reversed slightly on that candle, and to not trade. So you could either close out your trade when you see a white X appear, or actually I teach people never to initiate a trade when there is a white X. So that's one of the conditions that keep you out of range trades. We can go back and see in a 5-minute chart there's a lot of white X's. So it keeps you out of potentially bad trades that aren't going to go anywhere. If you do have an arrow and anything that tells you that you're on the lookout for a trade, you just would not initiate the trade if there's a white X. That keeps you out of the ranges. So here I can pull it open so you can see it a little bit better. There, that's a little bit better. So here you have an arrow pop-up alert audio telling you watch because there's a trend change coming. Here's the follow-up arrow in case you missed it. The white X has disappeared, so at this point you could get in, dive in. Here's perfect sell entry. That's just one example. I could flip through here and show you all kinds of examples. Here's another perfect entry to go short, and all of these white X's are telling you that it's in a range, consolidation, so you don't trade. Here you have another white arrow, and this is a perfect little sell entry here, and you can see, and here's another perfect sell entry, and then the white X's appear. Now one of the other features is the easy order, which is also free on the net, but I show you how to use it. So one of the great things about the easy order, let's go back to where we are waiting for a new trade. We have another, in 12 minutes we have another USD news event, so of course we're flat right before the news event. But if we were, now the bias is to the downside. You can see down here the bias is to the downside. We're in a little retracement in the 5-minute, but we're pretty sure that we're going to be going short, so we would just prepare. So you would click the sell, and then automatically the easy order places your take profit and stop loss. So if we were going to go short, this red line, this thick red line is placed on your chart. That is your stop loss. And down here is your take profit. And these are based on the latest support and resistance levels for the time frame that you're trading in. So this would be our target down here in a 5-minute chart should we click submit. Now if you want to widen your stop, just double click on it and pull it up to wherever you want. If you want to increase your risk to reward ratio, you can double click on your take profit and drag it down to the next major or minor key level. And then when you click submit, this will be your new take profit and this will be your new stop. Now once you've submitted your trade order, then Cynthia's trailing EA kicks in to manage your trade. And it has the first feature that I like about it a lot is it has a risk management feature. So you can enable it to take half of your lot size and book it as profit. It'll close half of your trade and book it as profit when it reaches a certain amount of pips that you define in the settings. So say that you, in a scalp news trade, which is coming in 11 minutes, say that you want it to book half of your lot size when the trade reaches 8 pips in profit. And so you just enable those settings, and so when the trade reaches 8 pips in profit, it's going to book half of your trade in profit and move your stop to, your initial stop will be moved to break even. So now you book some profit and your risk is reduced, and then there's 7 trailing EA types in this trailing EA, which will then follow your trade. It will trail your price and keep moving the stop pip by pip. And so for news trading, this is just a wonderful trailing EA, but you can use it also with different presets with higher values for the higher time frames. So you would just choose a preset to match your time frame, and then I give you 3 presets for my favorite trailing stop type, but then there's 6 other trailing stop types that you can play with the settings and figure out what you like for your particular strategy or time frame that you like to trade in. So lots of flexibility, lots of options, but I give you 3 presets already set with my favorite trailing stop type. Plus, of course, it'll move your initial stop to break even and book some pips at a certain number of pip value that you set. So that's a great little trade manager there. So combined with the easy order, which is a one-click automatic, it puts in your stop and take profit lines, and then Cynthia's trailing EA will manage your trade for you after you've placed your trade. Then you have the Fibonacci Retracement tool, and you'll learn about how to use it in the PDF. You have the Forex Factory calendar headlines, which alert you to the upcoming news events. So between all of these features, and the arrows that give you trade signals, which of course you do have to confirm with the other indicators, but you learn all about that in the PDF, and it's very simple. So I think that you can see the value of the new indicators and the features of the advanced color ribbon surfing system. And so I hope that you go ahead and click the buy button below and pick this up. And it's a one-click auto installation, so it'll do that for you automatically, and then a PDF will pop up which you'll need to save to your desktop, and inside of the PDF is all your video training and screenshots and everything you need to learn how to use this very easy system that's very, very profitable. So I think you can see the value in it. So see, we have a little white X popping up. So we would not take a trade down here in the volatility window where if the RSI were to turn pink and this white X would go away, then we would have a nice down sell, but we're 8 minutes before the news, so I would wait at least 1 minute till after the news before I place my order. So this will teach you, the PDF will teach you everything in this trading system, how to trade the news also using these tools. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the inside with the training for Cynthia's advanced color ribbon surfing system. Thanks again for watching.